It's 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
What'd you say?
Complete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Okay.
Cousins now. Flush to his right. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
All right, Abby.
The tackle made by Whitney Merciless. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
these two teams all tied after one. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing. Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. To throw, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 25-yard line. Cousins able to find Jefferson here complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Tackle made at the 16.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
P.J. Hall.
3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made it.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side.
And he coughs up the football near his home. And that is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now.
Come on, come up to 6.
Hey, bet. Bet. Yo, touch me. Bet. Bet Boy Network.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Across midfield and down into Houston territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 3 on the play.
A first down throw for Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. On 1st and 10, Cousins. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. To throw is Cousins. And Rudolph has it left side. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Minnesota.
Dalvin Cook. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Vikings 16, Texans 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Randall Cobb on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a battle for it, and it's intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster, 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
16 yards right off the bat with a first down. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
A second down throw for Cousins. Flushed out right. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Cousins now from the 50. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing on second and long. Cousins, going for Jefferson downfield. The ball comes out. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT.
The Texans take over first and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they start the second half with Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26.
Second and 9.
Here's Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Pass. Complete to
this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
It's 3rd and 11.
Back to throw, Watson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10.
3-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. From the 29, Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They convert on third with a gain of 22. So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Cousins throw complete to Thielen. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it. And he got it. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face a third down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
At the 6-yard line.
Cousins. And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph.
Minnesota.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Here comes Cobb. Nifty move. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Watson down to throw. Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
The 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback.
And this is caught. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
First and goal.
A big play there. Cousins to Thielen. 49 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook taking it in. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Randall Cobb on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any off.
And now Watson throws another interception. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. Cook able to escape, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of